Hello everyone, and welcome back to Captain Classes. And as you all know that now the new schedule for 2021 has been released, and as per that, 4th February, from the 4th of February, this February and up to 25th February, you can send your hard copy form for applying the next session, which is in New Delhi. So this is basically the video for the how to fill the form. And first of all, I would like to inform you that we don't have to fill the online application this time again, and we have to only send the hard copy. And I hope many of you have already submitted the hard copy many of the times, and the same way we are again filling the forms. And but there are few more new people who still want to know whether means what is the procedure to fill the form, because this form is totally different. And they use a very old format of this form, which is I guess around 10 to 15 years old, whereas few things have been changed, but still we have to fill the same form. So this is I have the form which I have opened right now. It is COP1 form, and you can see that this is the first page of COP1 form. You can see all the things. This is the form for the admission to examination for a certificate of proficiency in RTRA. Now you can see that form when completed should be sent to this written is here, but this is not the correct address. You have to take this address from the schedule. You have to open the schedule, and you will find out the right address. That address you have to send, means you have to write down on the envelope in which you are sending the form. So do not write this address, because this is not the correct address. Then this roll number, you will not be filling the roll number, but yes, to be filled by an applicant, the name and postal address of the applicant. You can add the telephone number and email address if you have, so you can write down the address with your name. Then center. So right now, let's say we are filling the form for the New Delhi center, so you can write down here New Delhi. Class of examination and part means are you giving the RTR full or RTR part 1 only. So as per that, you can fill the form. If you're filling the if you're willing to give part 1 and part 2 both, then you have to give a tick, put a tick mark over here. And do not fill the form with the do not edit this form. Just take out the printout and fill it with the pen, and you can put the tick here. And then month of examination is March, so you can put here March. Details of bank draft, it is asking here. As you all know now, the bank draft is not required. We are doing the NTRP process. So here in this, instead of name of State Bank of India branch, you can put here the NTRP process. And do not, I am writing it down here, but do not you don't write down here, but you have to fill it with the pen. Do not edit it. Then number and date. Now number, what number you will fill here? You will fill the challan number here, and date of the date when you actually paid the fees. Amount you have to fill here is 500. Then if appearing in any other cause of COP examination, so here you can say no. Okay. Then this is not at all, do not see this part, because this is, again I'll say that this form is 10 to 15 years old. So this was the case, means where you have to pay the you have to make the big demand draft on in the favor of this, but that was also changed afterward, but the form is not changed yet. So we'll not be doing, or will not be seeing this part again. Do not be get confused with this part, because you haven't given the bank draft, and by looking at this part, and you if you take the demand draft of 500 and then you send it, then there will be no use of it, because that form, you can say that the schedule, if you see that says that you have to pay the fees through Bharat Kosh portal, or you can say NTRP process. The name of the applicant, I guess nobody is having any doubt in this. please write down all these, all the name in capital letter, and name in Hindi if possible. If it is written here, you can write down in English also. There is no hard and fast rule. Then full postal address, here you will put down your postal address. Then again you can put down here the address, same address you can put, but do not say same as above. Write down the full address, contact number and email you can put here. The description of the applicant, height, so you can put here, let's say you have you are 1 meter and 68 centimeters, so you'll put here 1 meter and you will put here 68 centimeters. So do not write down like this, that 1.68 meters and 168 centimeters. So I have seen many of people have written like this, so do not write down like this. They want to you to write like this, and do not edit it, put it with your pen. Color of your eyes, whatever the color of your eyes is, uh, put it here, black, brown, whatever it is. Color of hair you have to put here. Complexion, fair, dark, reddish, whatever it is. Mark of identification you can put here. Date of birth, so यहाँ पे you have to write down your date of birth, and also you have to attach the proof of date of birth. You can date of birth certificate, you can put attested copy, or you can also attach the if you don't have the date of birth certificate. Many of the people don't have the date of birth certificate, so you can put 10th mark certificate. Do not attach the 10th mark sheet, attach the 10th certificate. If it is a single page which is containing the mark sheet and certificate, then it has no issues. But if you are having a different page for certificate and different for mark sheets, and you have to attest the 10th certificate. Place of birth, district and state you have to put. Name of the state you have to put here, whatever the state you belong. Are you a citizen of India by birth or domicile? So you can write down by birth or domicile. If it is by or you are a domicile, then you have to put here which country you belong. And also you have to put the domicile certificate also, because that is required by WPC if you are not a citizen of India by birth. Then a father's name, address and nationality you put here on the right side. Yeah, okay, so on the right side you can put particulars of certificate of proficiency or proficiency, competency or proficiency, if any already held by the applicant. If you have any other form, RT license like RTR, RTR, something like that, so you can put here. Otherwise, leave it blank. Educational qualification of the candidate, whatever the qualification of the candidate is, like let's say intermediate 10+2, or you have graduation BSc, MSc, MBA, whatever it is, you have to put here. And also attach the proof of it. Suppose you have a certificate of BSc, you have did your BSc or something like that, so you can put the certificate of that, and it should also, the copy of that also should be attested by the gazetted officer of central and state government. So basically, whatever the attestation you have to do, you have to do all the attestation by the gazetted officer, even if it is date of birth or it is education qualification. Everything you have to be attested by gazetted officer. Then declaration, here you don't have to read this, you can read it by means of for your own side, means of your own interest, otherwise not required. Signature of witness, here you can you can anyone can put the signature. You can, your friend, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, anyone can. Signature of applicant, here you have to put your signature, date, name, place, whatever it is required you have to put. To be witnessed by any responsible person, yes, it's just like you can say that that person should be you should cross check whatever you have written here. Bank draft, here you can put 500 rupees, and instead of bank draft you can cut it and you can write down NDRP. Character and nationality certificate, which will come afterwards, so you have to put this nationality and character certificate. Domicile certificate, as already I have said that if you are not the citizen of India by birth, so you have to put the domicile certificate. Proof of age, again date of birth certificate. Now photograph stamp size 3 by 4 centimeter, two numbers. One should be pasted in the space provided in the attendance sheet, page number 6, and the second one should be enclosed in an envelope and secured to the application form. So basically, two so photographs we require. One is will be pasted on the form only. Attendance sheet will get after, I guess, on the 6th page, and the other photograph will be, you have to put that photograph in the envelope, a small envelope. You can see this size of envelope is already given here in the fifth 6 point, 23 by 10, and that envelope should not be, you have to keep that envelope open, because the same open envelope can be used for if any you get the admit card online, but if in case they have any issue, then they can send your admit card on your address with the same envelope. So you will use the same envelope in which you will put your photograph. One photograph you will put, and please put your name behind that photograph. The white portion of the photograph, you have to put your name, and the envelope you are using, you have to put the self address of your whatever the communication address of yours is. So you have to put your address, and you have to put the stamp of 5 rupees, and do not close that envelope, or keep that envelope open. And along with this form, you have to send the envelope, this envelope also. And instead of bank draft, because we are not filling the bank draft, we are putting the we are doing the NTRP post process. So instead of attaching the bank draft, you have to attach the transaction receipt which you receive once you did the payment. Then you will put the signature of applicant. So this part, you can say the fifth and sixth part is, you can say, that combined kind of thing. Means you have to put the photograph in this enclosed a self-addressed stamped envelope. So you'll put the photograph in this. Second photograph will be you'll be using in the sixth page. Now this is the character certificate of character and nationality. This should be in the single page. You can see this page is having only certificate of character and nationality certificate. If you're not getting this on the single page, you can change it. You can do some editing, and you can take the printout of this character and nationality certificate in the single page. And now you have to put your name here, Shri or whatever Shrimati it is, son of Shri so and so, for last so and so years and so months. Please mention at least 6 months, and he bears a good and moral character, is of Indian nationality. Now here you can put the signature. You can take the signature of any of these guys. Okay. Okay, and then this is the very important part of form, because you'll not get the signature if you're not staying at your hometown, because no one of from these options will be knowing you, because this also says the character certificate. This is also a character certificate, so nobody put a signature whether your character is good or not. So this is a kind of you can say you'll face some difficulty in this. If in case you don't get the proper signature, or you can say if you're not getting the signature from these guys, so you can take the signature from anyone, means notary or something like that, and send this characters nationality certificate. And you will get, when you get the admit card, you will get the objection of this nationality and character certificate, that your nationality and character certificate was not correct. So in that case, what you have to do is, you have taken the signature of notary, which is not acceptable. So in the meantime, because the admit card will take around 1 month, so in the meantime you can arrange this signature, and at the time of examination you have to take this new certificate or new page, original page with the proper signature and all. You have to give this character and nationality certificate on the date of exam. So you will get at least 1 month. You will get the admit card, and you will get the objections like this. You have to bring this nationality and character certificate with the proper attestation. Now this is the page. Basically this was the admit card in the previous scenarios, but nowadays the admit card is not provided in the hard copy, you have to download an admit card from the online, or you can say from the list. You have to see your name. So this was the proper, you can say, I've already told you that this is the 10-15 years old format. So what you have to put here, you have to fill this also. So you'll put here New Delhi. If you are filling it for New Delhi here, then you'll put here your name, whatever the name is, and this part you will leave blank. This part you will leave blank, because this has to be filled by uh, the office, WPC office. Then you have to put the name of address of here, yours here, in this case, in this part. Now sixth page, this page is having the attendance sheet. This is very important sheet, because this attendance sheet will be appeared in your exam. When you will sit, you will see this page, and this will be having the photograph of yours. You'll get the photograph here. You have to put the photograph here, and you have to put the signature and date on the front by pen, just cross attested. Then यहाँ पे you have to put this tick again, whether you're appearing for part 1 or part 1 and 2. Name of the center, New Delhi, you will put, or whatever the center it is. So name of the candidate in block letter you'll put here, postal address you'll put here, and second point is name, father's name you'll put, date of birth you'll fill here, place of birth you'll fill, nationality you'll fill, height in meters you'll fill, color of eye, color of hair, color of, and complexion marks of identification. You can see that this we have already filled in the previous pages. So you have to match the same thing, means you cannot change the color of eye. So please be cautious, and also please make sure whatever the height and whatever the information about yourself you're putting here, same you have to put when you're filling the form for the issuance of RTR license. So do not mismatch the information we are sending in here and the form you're filling it for the issuance of RTR license, because that also contains the same information: height, color of eye, color of hair, complexion, mass of identification. So when they have the different data in both the forms, then they will put your letter, they'll send you a letter that we don't have proper information about yours, because you have written that thing in the examination form, and this thing in your RTL issuance license form, sorry, issuance form. So make sure that whatever the information you are putting here, same information you have to put in the issuance of license. So make sometime otherwise it will take a lot of time, because they will be confused and they'll send you a letter, and sometimes you will not receive a letter because because of so many reasons. I'm not going to say that thing. So uh, so don't do that thing. Otherwise you have to if you don't get the license, then you'll be visiting the WPC office, and WPC office, when you visit, then they'll say that you have the mismatch of information about yourself. So please give a confirmation. Then what you have to do is you have to put a letter, you have to attach a letter that this is the correct thing, this form is correct, or whatever you think is correct. So you will put that thing, this is the correct information, and you have to use this information. So make sure whatever the thing you have writing here, you are writing it correct. Do not write down black here and brown there, dark brown there. So please, this part you don't have to fill this part you don't have to fill, because this will be filled at the time of examination. You'll put your signature if you sit for part 1, then when you sit for part 2, then you'll be putting your signature in this column also. So do not put your signature now. Okay. Now this is not required. This is on all the instructions, so you don't have to see this. So up to this part, means page number 6, you have to send your form. Okay. Now other than this form, what all things you have to attach, you can see here. Instead of bank draft, you have to send the transaction receipt. Okay. Character nationality certificate is already given in this COP1 form, so no need to worry about it. Domicile certificate, if you have, then you have to attach that thing. DOB certificate, date of birth certificate, you have to attested. And highest qualification, because that is not written here, but highest qualification, whatever the qualification you have, that also has to be attached here. So if you count all these things, you'll find out that one, two, three is not required. Four, five is already in the this thing addressed envelope. So one, two, three, and four, and five. Total five things you'll be having if you add this thing, character certificate separately. So these all things you have to send with your form. Okay. Okay, and I hope everything is clear. It's very simple, but thing is, ki we there are so many things which which confused a lot. Even I, when I filled the form, that time also I got confused because that time I used to fill the demand draft, and it says that you have to fill, you have to obtain in this favor, but as per the notification from the WPC side, it says something else. So I was getting confused. So nowadays, no need to withdraw any kind of demand draft. So it is good, but do not forget to fill the form with the help of NTRP process. I've already uploaded a video on NTRP process that is already in my channel. And okay, that's it. And one more important thing I have. So this is a new app, and you can see that this is CPL prep app, and you can see this. We have so many options in this, and you can also check your knowledge, that how much you know about methodology. Every subject you can see here, each and every subject you can see, and there are so many levels, and you can, there are multiple types of question which you get in these exams. You can try, and you can see that how much knowledge you have. And this is for this, yes, this actually cost some around 3000 rupees for 6 months. And this is, if you think that you cannot join any coaching and you feel that it will be good for you, then you can please try this app, and you can get a lot of information. You can also prepare yourself for the upcoming exams. You can see that whatever the correct answer is, you can find out whether you have selected wrong or right, doesn't matter, but you get the answer. So this is also having time. Also, you can see the time at the top, and you have to give the answer in the before that time stops. So you can see all the subjects are given, all the subjects and questions are covered, so you can practice on this. So if you guys think this is good, I'll give the CPL prep. This is the app, and you can download it from the Google's Play Store, and you can use it. So if you guys think that this is good, you can please enroll yourself in this. And this is not the paid promotion or something like that. I just got the information about this from my one of my friend, and he says that this is good, so that is why I shared. So if you want, if any of you guys you want to prepare yourself from for the CPL exams and all, so you can please enroll yourself in this. Thank you so much. I hope this video is informative and good enough for your upcoming exams, and you'll use it. And thank you. And till then, take care and fly high. Bye bye.